All right, then. Thank you for standing by. This is still Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Mᴏᴜ Sandra. Fuad Sahid is also here. All right, so we're going to be looking at the certificate saga. Finally, I know a lot of people have been wanting to drop 1 or 2 cents as regards that particular as regards what certificate saga. What would you say is your own take on the CA? Whether or not this would be of any value? What are we supposed to do with presented to INEC? Do you think so? Agree? Well, because or a primary school, a secondary school, always been certificate issues surrounding our public officials. Is that NYSC did not give you or WAEC results or something? There's just always something that's looked into. The highest qualification required of the president or to be president in this great country of ours. Is this school leaving certificate? I think is this school SSC? You go to university, or it's not necessary.
You don't
need to go to university to become the who is going to do something about it. Do you agree to a call for a forensic to the top, to the very top? So that's as regards with other continents and countries, even within Africa. What is there any have such arrangement? Are those arrangements okay? And how can with other continents in Africa is advantage of here in Africa and just biting deep.
PSU certificate a serious moral issue. Yes, recent public opinions and emotions don't win court cases. The law is the law. I remember as a young secondary school student, my grandfather had told me that look, even if a judge had witnessed a murder case, if the case is brought before the judge and you are not able to prove it beyond reasonable doubt, the killer will still be set free because the court will not provide evidence to buttress your own case. So the law is the law. It's about evidence. It's not on emotions, on sentiment. You have to be able to prove your case. So moral issues, there are too many moral issues surrounding what best of us. I must say that it's a bit shameful. It's a bit worrying that, majority of our political class have issues like this hanging around them. It's not just President Monica. But that one, the problem with that one, that he didn't even attend Toronto University at all. He just forged the certificate. So a lot of moral issues that with certificate has become a problem, amongst the political class. But on the legal aspect, Sandra, I think I want to wait to see what happens at the Supreme Court. A lot of legal fireworks will happen there. I think we should just leave that to the lawyers to sort out. Whatever we say, we'll just see. Until Africa develops Africa, nothing will change in Africa. If Africa is still looking to Europe and other parts of the world to come and help continent as everything is here in Africa for Africa to thrive and be prosperous. But I'll say that look, leadership. There are countries that are not African countries who were also colonized, and they are doing well now. India was colonized before now, Sandra. Move beyond colonization. Now they've been able to problem. Malaysia colonization, but they move. So until African leaders sit back, this idea of looking for foreign aid every time. You go to France, you are begging for aid. You go to Russia, you are buying the resources of Africa. Until that happens, nothing will change.
All right, thank you very much, Said Fuad. Zero time limit. Basil Chika has already dropped a comment. We see that. So we'll take it when we come on to taking messages from Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget, this is Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Mᴏᴜ Sandra, and if you want to drop your comments on, feel free to do that. But please stick within the 2-minute time frame. We would really good morning.
How are you today?
Well, thank you, please.
Thank you. You see, this morning, how about the article matter? So yesterday, I can only point one thing or two things out. Number one, he said 50% of passengers was taking over Lagos because he's a friend there to Tinubu. So that is a slap on the face of former president, and he himself is a collaborator. Number two, now the one he brought from Chicago, quite before the 21 record. Not only the politicians, Sandra. You see if you go on civil servant today, oh man, you see a lot of things. For this, for that. But what I know very well is Nigeria politicians, majority of them are put everybody to fight for morality in this country. I think we did it very fast. What about the God wrote about you? I'm telling you, Atiku is not the type. If another person come up to be saying all this, anybody that they are not, he's my president. But for me, because Atiku,
thank you, Prince Wise. 0913-6000-410. That's the number to call. Hello, good morning.
let me give you the way they spell Adib in Benue State is different the way I came my YX. And I use that same name, apply that. It's not the way they are spelling it. You should not bear your father name. In America over there, it's a seminarian certificate. And this seminarian certificate did not have original copy within the school. The only way the man have gone to school and have a record over there. The second aspect of it, or moral justification here, the people that are even questioning this thing, they see the integrity there. So there is a negative moral justification that we should stop to the childhood and carry. But along the line, and as I'm progressing and I see some information and I had it, let me take party you along the way.
1000. Okay. Don't forget that and WhatsApp messages. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Let me ask this question, please. If for you to become a president in Nigeria, has he also attached the secondary school, the SSC certificate, that he did not attach secondary school certificate? Why going for university when you know by now we would have why do you graduate from a school that was not in existence? School existed in another country and you school there. These are the discrepancies we are talking about. I think it was. Can we say this time and particular and he said something that these are the facts of God, whether moral or legal, God is a God of morality. Men will be used because
410 certificates and Eva is on the Chicago 10. Hello, good morning.
For morality and it's enormous, honestly. You look at the down to 40 and the level of the I would have said that Samije because Ʀᴏ will come with Kenyan. But we have more Lee which they are dealers, not rulers. But Atiku removal of subsidy.
Good morning to you as well. Thank you very much. 091302 and they will be back to logical conclusions. The outcome will shape a very long precedent in our jurisprudence, either right or wrong. The MBC from Okukwa Umuhu Ukwato views that his certificate is questionable, but 6,000 for one.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam San. People will come and start saying Atiku did this. Atiku, why Atiku is not the person to this? Atiku, why Atiku is not the person to do this? I messed with for like 3 weeks or 1 month. Far as you see me. This matter as it is, I think, and you didn't see primary school, you didn't see secondary. Why didn't you raise questions?
Level, and that's the certificate that is most important. Every other thing does not concern.
Okay, so
qualification, that's the most important for them.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if you say that you have my own focus, if you are looking at the whole thing, if you look at secondary school that they said existed after he graduated from the SM secondary school, maybe he attended it. That's what matter alone is enough forgery for me. Well, do you know what?
It's okay.
Hello?
And we're with you.
Sandra, you now allow me talk now.
Because you've exceeded 2 minutes.
Justice. I mean, who is this that I was saying that the emotion is not the...
Thank you very much, Mr. Kangwilin. I appreciate 09136000.
Peters.
All right.
What? Good morning.
Good morning, Don Peters.
Thank you. Because on all the public officials in Nigeria, of them behave the way that it should be carried out to the letter. Sandra, Mmesoma start for JAB.
From 249 to 2.
Yeah. Good and fine. Yes, she fought, but she start for it. Another one. So that one I fought is no longer fought. Now that I start for it.
Should the major issue to 260 something.
Good and fine.
You understand what I'm saying? So that was.
What? Let me put it driver's license in Lagos. And I go.
That's a forged.
To get the point that don't.
We should call it a state.
Okay.
The Chicago has said the one when it's forged, we should call it. It's submitted to INEC. They said that no.
You are taking us back. Yes. is that has to do with this story.
You see,
yes, what
the Supreme Court doing the needful, it will not be subject to our own.
What does CSU mean by this is not from us?
Again, talking about basic things like certificate.
Peeved that we're not talking about, there's so
serious
many things.
issues.
Yes, people have been kidnapped in Zamfara. We are still talking about that. There's someone that, died.
Conversations around the fact that, look, a certificate in itself is just ceremonial, that what is important is transcript, blah, blah, blah. No, again, did he file for replacement? If not,
913
Sandra, I'm tired.
6000
Let the Supreme Court decide.
0913 6000 But that's just the legal side. Should you go and do another one by yourself at Oluwole, or should you go back to your school? Please, but then, because if it were to happen in an organization and they find out, you'll be fired. Do you know that?
Of course.
You'll be fired.
Let me tell you this.
So everybody knows that.
Just listen. And we are going to verify, do is to write to the school that look, so person presented this certificate before us. We want to verify.
But if the school writes back and says, "Ever, this certificate that you sent,"
they have to now go and sort out in court.
So you take me to court.
Whether the question is, do you have a degree?
It is, where did I get it from? Shouldn't that be a question of my character? It is the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will not 0410. Let's move on now. Hello, good morning.
What are they coming to do? What are they bringing?
All right, Mr. Timothy, please go on.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
The one that was released from the school, Chicago, he cornered this thing. The truth is that,
but he went to Chicago.
Established. It was established in 1974, and he said it was 1970. That is it. That both morality and legality.
You necessarily don't have to marry.
Or both morality and legality.
Okay.
I'm calling from Ikeja at this moment.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yesterday, the party chairman is not there. No single governor there.
You mean
and
PDP
he called
governors?
This World Press Group. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Bukola Saraki was there.
They are not there.
Big PDP. Bukola Saraki was there. Other big PDP members were there.
Okay.
Too,
Okay. Is governor? Is it a governor?
But
is there no PDP
former
governor?
Senate president, a former governor, a chieftain of the party? Why?
Oh, I'm talking of current governor.
Sitting governor.
How does that make it a word?
Yes,
Look,
sitting governor.
the fact that a governor is not there does
That
not
one
mean
doesn't justify that. That one doesn't make it. That one doesn't make it. That one doesn't make it a word.
Okay, according to you, but carry on.
No.
Carry on, Mr. Taiwo.
Do you know that if it was
maybe you should call us back.
Do you know if it was only Atiku that was there, it would still have been a world press conference. It doesn't have to be with governors or anybody.
But it's the PDP and Atiku versus.
It was Atiku's world press conference, so he was the most important person in that conference. Another journalist.
So the personal thing.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Good morning, Sandra.
Mr. Damlala, good morning.
Let's be realistic here. On the issue of Mr. President, a certificate, I don't really understand. Our leaders, I don't know. It is so hard for them to have an SSC certificate and present it honorably. Must we go for Toronto or Chicago and it wants to dig down to the issue of certificate in this country as it gets political class? A lot of things will come up. In fact, stories that we actually go around the whole world. But I must say this, Sandra, these people are considering this country. They are seeking us down internationally. What is so special there? It's not to step aside. We have a lot of students' mind. All the time, all of them take certificate. What is the problem? On the second issue, some of the foreign countries to go and take loans. It's a slap on us. But what we have in Africa is enough for us to give loans to foreign countries. That's Africa that we saw. Look within. Good Africa. Or stop seeing the content of copycat of foreign countries. That's my day. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Damlala. Good morning to you as well. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everybody in the house.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm Joseph. And I want to ask, why is it that Nigeria judiciary or the justice are not fair to the people of this country and the world at large? It's a whole, okay, I want to ask, do you remember what happened to David Lyon in Bayelsa State? You remember his case? It was the same case like this that happened, and he was removed from that office till date. Why is it that when it comes to the present issue, the judges will take it in
something that has just been presented
that will just be presented
to the Supreme Court.
So no take on it yet.
There's no take on it yet.
Okay, well, as we all know the justice of this country,
don't preempt it. No, don't preempt.
No, we're not. No, don't do that.
Is not in court,
exactly. No, don't, let's not. Let's leave it at that. Please, Thank you very much for calling in. We appreciate. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Fuad and my sister in the studio.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Victor from Shomolu.
Okay.
It has been a long time that I've called this radio station.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Mr. Fuad, I have a verse for you. I don't want to be maybe biased. I don't want to be tribalistic. I'm not expecting this type of thing from the Southwest. I'm telling you the gospel truth, because this is the author of education in Nigeria. All other regions in Nigeria are supposed to be following Southwest concerning education because of the legacy of Awolowo. I'm telling you, I'm not a Yoruba person, but I love Yoruba people because of education. But this type of ordinary primary fees cannot be gotten from somebody as part of education. Not this type of thing from high place person. Either I'm telling you, even if certificate is printed from I said it in a business center in America, the university will still accept it because they give that business center the authority to print it. But this one, maybe it was from Oduwole or from nowhere, I don't know. But when anything the Supreme Court will say, we leave everything to God. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that is a wrap on the calls we can take for today on the show. It's been quite an interesting one.
On anything.
No, there was no. I don't know what the way forward is, except to wait for the Supreme Court. That is the only thing that I took away from all of the conversations this morning. I can't wait for the Situation Room later in the day for us to dig deeper. I know that yesterday, Mr. 𝑀𝑰𝑵, head political desk of the Guardian newspaper, was with 𝑽 in the studio, and they had a conversation as regards, the certificate. Yes, I know. But tomorrow is open mic, so today we're seeing people certificate that is already having problem. People are still going to go and doctor it again. So and I'm wondering that what exactly is the way. Let's be careful what we are feeding from social media in recent times. Fake news is seriously thriving, especially where we have a lot of unsatisfied Nigerians with this current administration. So let's be very, very, very careful. Here at Mainland 98.3 FM, we're committed to the facts of the story. We have some messages here. I apologize if we're not able to take it. Also, we had some internet issues, so apologies. We had to cut, the streaming of the show on Facebook and YouTube. So we sincerely apologize to everyone who sent in messages and we couldn't take them. But like I mentioned earlier, today is Friday. Join the conversation. Just air your views, of course, by still keeping it clean. That is, my name still remains Omobola Sandra Fuad Sahi. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
It's okay. All right. So stay with us. Coming up next is.
Follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram.